the real sauce to running Facebook ads for auto restyling shops is not about how many leads you get, but it's more so about the quality of leads you're getting. Because ultimately, how many leads is not what's going to make you the money, but the amount of conversions you get from the leads. So as you can see here, we've gotten so far 245 leads, as you can see at the bottom. And roughly, you would be surprised, but if I told you we're converting about 30 to 40% of these leads, which I'll show you in a conversation later how it looks on the inside. But when you have this high of a conversion rate, not only do you basically just save more money, right? Because now you're spending less per lead, so you're making also more money. And then you're also saving more time, because now instead of wasting time with having hundreds of leads that are unqualified, you're basically saving time and only talking with 50 leads, and maybe 10 are qualified. So you're saving more time and also making more money. It's a win-win situation, which is why the most important thing is actually not getting leads, but actually converting those leads. So let me show you how the inside kind of looks. All right, so this is one of the ads we did for one of our clients. I'll kind of blur out the name, but let's take a look at the ad.
Tucson vehicle owners, say hello to your new ride. At we give you what your car deserves, like doing our premium ceramic coating to enhance the look and protection of your car. Ceramic coating, if you don't already know, is a process that coats a car's surface to protect it from rock chips and harsh weather conditions. It also provides a glossy finish that is tough and resistant to scratches. So if you want your car to look like it just rolled off the dealership, then we at Canyon Cleaners Detailing can get that done for you. So if you're ready to make your friends jealous and transform your car, then fill out the form below. For the next 2 weeks only, get yourself a free rim coating paired up with our premium mobile ceramic coating service. Make sure you take advantage of this before we run out.
All right, cool. Now that you've seen that ad, as you can see specifically with that ad, we're not trying to offer any specific discounts, right? And when we even do offer discounts, we're not trying to attract people by discounts, because what happens when you do that is you basically get cheap, low quality people, right? So as you saw in the ad, what I did instead was, instead of attracting people by offering the discount, I put some urgency on people by putting the discount. And how I did that is basically by putting the discount at the end of the video instead of the start of the video. So that's kind of what the ad was. And that's basically what, got us 30 to 40% conversion rate, because of the high quality leads we were getting. And plus, it was also cheap leads, meaning in terms of the cost per lead, because of how that ad was structured, right? It was more of a value proposition instead of, we're the cheapest. It's more so of why we're the best and why you should go with us, because of the value, not because of being the cheapest, right? So that's what we mainly did. And I'll show you some of the conversations we had. All right, as you can see, these are some of the conversations we are having. So this one's basically detailing for Model 3. And this is basically the client just giving the info. We have another one over here where they basically actually did the full job. The client inquired over here. From there, kind of just gave more info. And then from there, basically closed the deal. And from here, we also have it where now they basically just ask for a review. Cool. So that's kind of the whole process on what we're doing, right? And some of you guys might be having it where you ran ads in the past, but you're actually basically used to call the lead. And the problem with that is that, we can call the leads, but the problem with calling leads is that now if you call the leads and they're busy, then they won't pick up. But then now they might call you back, but you might be busy, so you might not pick up, right? So the solution for this is, so we don't go around just basically chasing each other, is just having text format messages, so that I can leave you a text, and if you're busy, you'll just reply to me when you're free. So it's just higher leverage in terms of just having more of a systemized process instead of just, calling. And when you're just having text conversations, you can deal with them multiple at one time, right? So that's the reason I personally like to do text, and it's also just what I've seen less of the hassle. So I want to show you guys here kind of some examples of bad ads that we should not do, right? And maybe you've tried these ads in the past, and I'm just going to be explaining why they're, not necessarily going to do good and probably just do more harm. So this is one of the ads I found. I'm going to blur the company's name out, but if you just look at the ads, right, it's like, through your ceramic coating was $6.99, now just $3.99, right? The problem with this ad is that we're kind of just basing our whole offer, our whole value just around the price. When we just do that, it's like it's just about the price, dude. Like when it's just about the price, people are not gonna care about anything else. And that's kind of the main problem why we are not supposed to do this, right? Main reason what we're doing with all of our clients is kind of just having like more of a value style offer. We're kind of explaining them why we're different, why we're like the valuable, like most valuable company in their local area, and why specifically we can charge the prices we do, right? So instead of like trying to make yourself look like at the bottom of the market, we make ourselves look like the top of the market, so then we also attract customers that are the top of the market. The problem with this is, let's say you run this type of ad, you get clients, but now, you know, since you ran this type of ad, you're charging so little is that you have such less profit margins now. Like, yes, let's say you got in customers. The biggest problem now that would happen is that you filled up your shop with 399 customers. So now your margin is so little. Instead of what you could have done is filled your shop up with $1,000, $5,000 customers. So now not only will you have higher profit margin because your revenue per customer is way higher, but you will also basically be able to expand, right? So that's one of the reasons why we do the type of ads we do. And I'll show you guys some more ads. I've seen this a lot too, where they would just post what they've done in the past and they should be like, hey, I do details, call me at this number. You can do that type of ad, but the problem would be is like, okay, sure you do detail, but why should I go with you? That's kind of the main question is why should I go with you, right? And the main thing you got to do is you got to be able to address that in terms of benefits. Unless you do that, you'll get inquiries, but they'll kind of just be price shoppers. And now you'll be like, oh, well, Facebook ads don't work or we're frustrated. But the initial problem is not that the Facebook ads don't work, but it's the type of leads you're attracting by the type of ads you have. That's the main problem, right? So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you found value, comment below. And if you would also like us to scale your detailing or ceramic coating shop, click the link below. You can book a consultation call with us and we can go over your game plan on how to scale your shop. Thank you. I hope you found this video valuable.